Hey guys, Andrew here from Nitecore Singapore. Now for the longest time, there wasn't a go-to headlamp for camping and hiking that was lightweight, bright enough to keep you safe, and use replaceable batteries that are actually easy to find. Now Nitecore has been making headlamps for professionals for years, such as rescue, mining, industrial work. Their top-of-the-line model, the HC75 UHE, here costs around 199 Singapore dollars. Incredibly powerful but actually very heavy. Not something you use for camping and hiking because they use this massive 21700 and 18650 batteries for the lower end model. You compare this with a AA size battery, you can see how huge they really are. It's almost impossible to find this at a convenience store overseas. You have to prep and charge them in advance if you need to use your headlamp to last across many nights of use. So what about the non-pro models? Looking at the other end of Nitecore's range, you can get lightweight models like the NU11 here and NU21 here at $29 and $39. Super light, yes, but the built-in batteries are small and can't last across many nights of use. So this means you either have to carry extra power banks like these just to charge your headlamp, or you're stuck with a dead light halfway through your trip. Plus, waiting 90 minutes to fully recharge the battery is not something exactly convenient in the wild. So this month though, I think Nitecore has finally solved this problem. Meet the HA23 here and HA15. They use the same high-tech LEDs from the Pro models but wrapped in lightweight bodies. The best part, they use replaceable AA and AAA batteries that you can buy anywhere, and at just $69 each, they won't break the bank. So I think these are the perfect headlamps for serious camping and hiking. So let me show you exactly why. So here's what I noticed from most basic headlamps on the market today. If you're trying to set up camp in the dark and you end up cycling through all these different modes just trying to get basic white light. Meanwhile, the headband is this thin elastic that starts digging into your forehead after about 20 minutes. So when I first picked up the HA23 here, I thought, hey, where's the rest of it? Because it's just 56 grams. I've had phone cases, the UAG ones, that weigh more than this entire headlamp. The HA15 is even more ridiculous at just 43 grams. Put it on and you forget it's there. So that's exactly what you want from something strapped to your head. You want it light and you want it to not weigh your head down. But here's where it gets good. So you see this headband here is actually the exact same material they use on their $200 Pro models. Not similar, the same. This is the breathable mesh that actually feels good against your skin compared to the scratchy elastic ones that most companies use. And the whole thing can just unclip and you can throw it in the washing machine. After a week of sweaty hiking, you can actually clean it properly. I know that sounds basic, but most headlamp bands just get progressively grosser until you replace the whole thing. But what I like about this is how you adjust it. So every other headlamp, you play this guessing game. You take it off, you adjust, you put it back. Too tight, you take it off again, you adjust again. So these just reach up to both hands and adjust while you're wearing it. It's so obvious that once you try it, you wonder why this isn't standard. The controls make so much sense. 2 buttons here, power and mode, that's it. No holding buttons for 3 seconds, no cycling through strobe mode when you just want light. You press power, you get light, you press mode, you change to different colors like this. It just works the way you expect it to. The little clip thing here is also included, so you can run it with or without the headband. Now I actually love this. You can clip it to your head brim, your backpack strap, even your sling bag. It goes on at 90 degrees this way or this way and actually stays where you put it. Suddenly you have hands-free light where you want it. Now actually a lot of people end up buying 2 or more HA15s here because they are so useful in different places. One for your head, one clip to your backpack or red blinker, maybe extras as a backup light for friends and family. Since the HA15 only uses one AA battery, there's always plenty of batteries to go around when you need them. This carry pouch is included in both lights, so just drop the headlamp inside and bam, you got a instant camping lantern. Right, soft ambient light for your tent or campsite. You can even hang it right this way. So your storage bag is also a piece of lighting gear. Well thought out attention to detail. Now let's talk about what these lights actually do when you turn them on and why the technology matters. So the HA23 has this feature called MCT or multiple color temperature. So just like the new Tiny 3 keychain lights, basically you can switch between 3000 Kelvin warm, 6500 Kelvin cool white here, and 4500 Kelvin neutral. So there's some real science behind this. I did test this in actual foggy conditions. The warm setting cuts through way better than regular cool light. It's basic physics. Warm light penetrates fog and smoke better. But building that into a headlamp that costs $69 is impressive. Here's something to note. So see these 4 LEDs, the way they are spaced out and how the optics work together creates this really nice even light pattern. Some lights have that dark spot in the middle where the beam doesn't quite reach. That doesn't happen here. It's a very smooth floodlight all around. Taking these outside, the HA23 lights up stuff up to 132 meters. The HA15 here hits up to 80 meters. Most headlamps of this price range claim similar distances, but the light quality isn't as good. So what sets these apart is the beam quality. No strange colors, no harsh bright spots, just clean, even light. That's the kind of thing you usually have to spend way more money to get. Even the red light is done right. It's bright enough to do stuff with, but dim enough to preserve your night vision. A lot of companies treat red light like an add-on feature without much thought. So this is professional level beam performance in a consumer headlamp. The same tech as the expensive stuff here, just packaged differently. So now we're getting to the most important feature, the dual battery ability. Remember the problem I talked about at the beginning? Pro headlamps need those massive batteries that you can't find overseas, and entry-level models have tiny built-in batteries that die after a few nights. So these headlamps solve both issues. The HA15 actually comes standard with Nitecore's NL1411R high voltage lithium battery that's USB-C rechargeable right out of the box, but it also works with regular AA batteries like this. You can also get Nitecore's NH2400 USB-C rechargeable AA batteries. These come in a pack of 4, more than enough for super long trips. Now the HA23 here comes with 3 AAA batteries. You can also upgrade to the HLB1500 USB-C rechargeable battery pack for some serious runtime improvements. So same headlamp, different brightness and runtime based on what batteries you choose. So why does this matter? Most headlamps force you to pick one type of battery and live with it. These give you options. Regular alkaline batteries are everywhere, but they are not super powerful. USB-C rechargeable batteries offer better performance, and you can top them up from any power bank or wall charger. So having both options in the same light is very useful in so many ways. So I've been testing this for the past 2 weeks now. The HA23 ran for over 90 hours on low with regular AAA batteries. The HA15 went even longer. With rechargeable batteries, the numbers get really impressive. We're talking about camping for multiple days without worrying about power. So pro tip, you can keep this loaded with regular batteries for emergency kits, but use rechargeable options for day-to-day outdoor activities. So here's how these stack up in the market right now. Under 20 bucks, you got headlamps that feel much like toys, terrible LEDs, flimsy construction, and they break when you actually need them. Many go to Decathlon but realize very quickly that you get what you pay for. So in the $40 to $60 range, you get better build quality, but they're usually pretty basic. You have the Black Diamond Spot 400, the Petzl Actic Core. They are solid lights, but they do one thing and that's it. No color temperature options like the HA23, limited battery choices, and honestly fewer features for the money. Above 100 bucks, you get professional gear with tons of programmable modes, specialized beam patterns, fancy materials. If you're a professional guide or rescue worker, absolutely worth it. But if you're just camping on weekends, it's total overkill. So these Nitecore models sit right in that sweet spot. Build quality that's as good as the $100 lights, and features that actually matter for regular camping. And pricing that makes sense for weekend warriors. That color temperature switching alone used to be a $200+ feature. So this isn't about being cheaper than expensive headlamps, it's about being right for what most people actually need. You get professional reliability without paying for complexity you never use. The HA23 makes the most sense if you are doing different kinds of outdoor activities. Maybe you camp on weekends, do some night hiking, or need reliable backup lighting around the house. The color temperature switching isn't just a cool feature, it's genuinely useful when you're reading in the tent versus navigating a trail. At $69 is the kind of purchase you won't regret even if you don't use it every week. The HA15 is perfect for people who obsess over gear weight. So trail runners, ultralight backpackers, anyone where every gram matters. But here's what surprised me. The single battery design makes it really practical for families too. You can keep one in every car, a backpack, emergency kit, because AA batteries are everywhere. Now if you're a professional guide, search and rescue worker, or someone who needs maximum brightness and programmable modes, these aren't for you. Right? Look at the premium options above $150, but for most people doing regular outdoor activities, these hit a sweet spot. Now they are not trying to be everything to everyone. They are trying to be exactly right for people who want gear that works without paying for complexity they don't need. Links are in the description if you want to see the current pricing and battery options. Let me know what you end up going with, either 23 or 15. I'll see you on the next one. MJ signing out.